This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com in review. What I'm looking at today is 2019's Come to Daddy. And when this movie started, a few things caught my eye. First off, Elijah Wood's haircut, which looks vaguely Hitler Youthish to me. It's an odd Nazi-ish vibe. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but that haircut feels that way to me. It's when you have a full head of hair here, and the sides are cut very low. It's not a great look for him. But that's not important. What I noticed was that the movie stars Stephen McHattie. Stephen spelled S-T-E-P-H-E-N, the way Stephen should be spelled. And this man is so friggin' awesome. If there's a genre movie in the past, I want to say 10 years that you like, I got the feeling he's somewhere in the cast. He is such a great character actor. He very much reminds me of Chris Christopherson. That worn, leathery type look about him, though with an emphasis on genre things. And when I saw his name in the credits, it's like, oh my God. You got Elijah Wood, the eccentric, great actor that he is, combined with Stephen McHattie. This is going to be heaven. And I want to say for about a third of the movie, this is awesome. Because you have McHattie playing the father of Elijah Wood's character who does not like him. It's an interesting relationship, and you only understand it towards the end of the movie, as in why he acted as he acted, which I won't give away, by the way. But suffice it to say, they have a very interesting dynamic between the two of them. So it's fascinating to watch them together. Though, I mentioned that 1/3 of the movie I really thought was interesting. It's the 2/3 that are the problem. The two remaining thirds, I should say. And that's because the first third of the movie creates a certain expectation of a certain type of movie, which Come to Daddy is not. And that kind of bummed me out, to be totally honest with you, because I liked where it was going. It was going in an interesting place, which I can't tell you because I don't want to give it away. But suffice it to say, where it looks like it's going is not where it ends up. And the movie it becomes, I don't think is as interesting as the movie it seemed to be. This is a pity. And also, Stephen McHattie doesn't live nearly long enough because he is awesome. But it becomes very much a dark thriller. It's hard to describe this movie without telling you about this movie. And as I said, I don't want to do it. Though I want to talk about subverting expectations for a moment. What Come to Daddy does is subvert your expectations. What it becomes is not what it initially sells itself as being. Though that's not always a bad thing. Though, if I want a Superman movie, don't subvert my expectations by making him mopey and dreary. That's not Superman. And that's less subverting expectations than ruining a well-regarded character. Don't make Batman a murderer. Once again, you're not subverting expectations. You're ruining the character. And that's part of the problem I have with Come to Daddy. It subverts your expectations in a way I thought was, at the end of the day, not nearly as satisfying as the direction it was originally going in. And that's not to say it's a bad movie, because it's not. Elijah Wood is a great actor. Stephen McHattie is a freaking god. He can do no wrong as far as I'm concerned. So it's an interesting movie. It's worth watching. It's well done. It's well directed. Though the problem is, as I said, it confounds expectations. It's less of a problem with this in that these characters don't exist in any other context beyond this movie. But at the same time, it sets up a certain feel, a certain direction, which it changes drastically. It's done logically. It makes sense. I don't want to imply that it doesn't. My qualm is less with it subverting my expectations. The problem for me is that I liked where it was going initially, before I decided to subvert my expectations. And as a result, where it ended up was not bad. It once again, I have to emphasize, I'm not saying this is a bad movie. It is quite worth seeing. What I am saying is, it shows a certain promise which it disregards to play with expectations, and I wish it hadn't. I wish it had played itself straight as the first third of the movie seems to be going. In any case, have you seen Come to Daddy? It's on Amazon currently, and let me know what you think, because you might enjoy this movie. In fact, I have to say I did enjoy it. It has some really gallows humor going, which I just adore. I love that type of stuff. But its shift, I found not to my liking. This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com in review. Have you seen Come to Daddy? What did you think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you disagree? Let me know down below. And since you're there, consider a like or a follow. Peace.